see, let's tune, let's listen, let's hear, let's find what the Most High has to say and share with us today. I'm here in a beautiful realm called a shop, where the spirit of the earth is honored. The world, el mundo, you are safe in the world. Though the world in its fullness is not necessarily a safe place, you are safe in this world. Embraced by Mama Nature, attuned to the earth, all around. You are the flower, a flower of life, as a precious fairy on the bed and in the garden and in the wonderful realm of nature. And as I see you here resting peacefully in a safe space, you're always protected, always safe in nature. I see cushion, you're always safe in nature. The hummingbird heart, the hummingbird soul, the hummingbird frequency, so naturally harmonized. And this is your reminder and your confirmation, once this matches you in frequency and message, to contemplate, consider, and remember the importance of rest, the significance of pace, and the customization of pace to your beautiful design. When people think of the hummingbird, they think of speed. And when they think of speed and the hummingbird, they think of fastness, quickness. They think of omnidirectional potential. And as a gardener and a forest fae, I have observed and been kin with many Yeretti, many hummingbirds in their many frequent times of rest and pause. So people think of speed with the hummingbird in terms of the zipping pace. However, those twinned with the hummingbird know that pace is relative, and pace needs space in order to be effective, and to make sure that you are also savoring the nuances and rhythms and sights, sounds, tastes, flavors, and tuning of nature. So this is an invitation, a confirmation, a clarification to, in this world that is welcoming you and that you are being presented to, I am being guided to share, because the world loves you. You're needed in this world, and you need to feel safe in this world. You have grown and gone through much because of your tuning to nature, your beautiful essence, your magical kingfisher qualities, your precious, surreal, and almost mysterious, elusive magnificence. When you come, you change the frequency. I see the rainbow frequency behind me. I see the cosmic essence here, where the spirit of the earth is home. And we see that you, though earth may not be your original home, you are becoming more and more acquainted with the truth that you, though rare, though magical, though iridescent in flavor, in expression, in beauty, so rare and so gasp worthy as that goddess frequency, regardless of gender. You are being clarified and confirmed and invited into this beautiful divine rest for refreshment. This is not rest for anything else. This is rest for refreshment. This is sacred rest as the hummingbird frequency because of your pace. And you know rest, you know how to maximize, use time differently. Time has no rules when it comes to you, really and truly. You see and are gifted with time uniquely. You have omnidirectional senses and realms. You cross realms uh, naturally yet surrealistically, in that, were you there? Wow, look at that. What? I can't see it. You got to be in a certain frequency, a certain stillness, and a certain speed to be able to see a hummingbird. Yeretti, Yeretti. And the hummingbird knows intuitively how to recalibrate confirmation through the heater, because we're dealing with a tropical creation that traverses realms in that rainbow frequency, that cosmic essence, that sacred bird, that sacred spirit, that sacred creation that you are meant for the world, with the works and energy from you traveling through worlds, through lands, through countries, through islands, through locations, through spaces, and through time. You are invited and reminded, like this emerald here, you are the jewel, tuning yourself, tuning yourselves when you embody and invite and experience the empowering refreshment of sacred rest, the pause and breath in between. There is much to be and not much to do, and that is taken care of. You're safe to be you. You're safe to be rare. You're safe to be whatever you know yourself to be. That is amazing. Sacred beauty. Your beauty rest in the pause. You too experience the magnificent realm of nature. And here in this sacred space, in this land called the United Kingdom, in a place that ushers in the sacred spirit of the earth, as we do this reading in this frequency, as I channel for a very beautiful, rare, mysterious, seemingly tiny, yet realm traveling energy. This diamond, this emerald of the earth, paired with the air coming from cosmos and realms beyond, with this rainbow frequency, tuned to the spirit of the earth, a cushion of memory to refresh, to rest, be comforted, be comforted, become fortified through sacred rest. You have been through much. Several swords have come your way. Rest is your restoration. All that you went through, this pain is tangible, is palpable. Yet, through sacred rest and through being an elusive, mysterious, naturally surreal creation that is so beauty is magnetic, and people can be fierce and with what's fragile and perceive that what's fragile is weak. No, actually, quite the oppuesto. What's fragile is strong. A feather is strong. Ask a goose who sits in freezing cold water like a swan, and a duck, and that water, freezing cold, rolls off their back to the oblivion of them, because that is in their design. You, with your heart full of love, you got through a lifetime of pain. Thankfully for you, you have many lifetimes you called upon, you're tuned to. So rest, love, Ace of Cups, full of love. And I'm seeing Eight of Cups. I'm seeing eight, infinity, infinity. This is also a mirror, like a shell mirror. So someone is tuned to the ocean and the Fae. That's one of those shell mirrors I'm seeing that opens like a clam. You are this pearl resting inside the sacred clam, I said. And I think of calm, and here you find calm. You always find calm within the speed, within the pace of life. 11:11 on the clock. It just turned, just tuned. So be comforted. It's in your design to be tuned into your intuition and not always available. Your light comes out, you're twin with the night. The dark and the light. You are iridescent. That's what those lights, those frequencies, those tones, those hues bouncing off of each other may seem like one and two, three colors, many colors in one, many expressions, and those frequencies and tones, energies require dark to be contrasted with so that you see just how magical and cosmic they are, they be against that divine tapestry of the void that then can be filled with color. Wow. Very territorial is the hummingbird over their sacred space. So you need, there's a sacred space. Once it's messages for you, that it's key to carve out that time for you as if it is sacred, because it is. So no matter how it looks, make sure you are getting that sacred rest for refreshment. Ace of Wands is part of your power. It's part of how you recharge. It is how you recharge. This is reminding me of fire of coral in a way. And the fire is behind there with the lava. This is how you keep that fire, that fuego. So you guard that sacred rest. That's when you don't, is when that irritation, that frustration, that, oh, you gotta remember your design is unique, unique. Queen of Pentacles, that's part of your abundance, is how you rest, how you intuitively know when to pace rest, how much rest. An 8, perhaps it's 8 minutes, perhaps it's an 8-day retreat that you need. This retreat is, unless we're saying retreat, to treat again. However, anyways. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Acres, Sunflower Oshun is always here, Mama, She wants to tune you and welcome you in her love. She wants to tune you and welcome you so that she can be creativity, vibrantly, creative hummingbird who knows how to pair pace in terms of speed and omnidirectional, okay, multidimensional artist, artisan. Because here she is dealing with the tangible creation. It's a paintbrush, it's a wand, it's a spoon, cooking, it's a garden tending tool. It is her heart, the garden of her mind, her life. It is carving out sacred space for sacred rest so that there is no such thing as a creative drought. She is in her magnetic, abundant, beautiful, joyful flow, twinned with nature, unique with a hummingbird. She knows how to pace. She knows how to align. She knows what is best for her natural design. And whether the gender matches, you make the message match as long as the frequency matches. The energy and knows the readings, and the readings know the energy. So only receive if this is for you. This is beautiful. You are given the key code and a reminder and an invitation and permission to give yourself and selves permission to tune your creativity through sacred rest. You're creative infinitely. Look in the mirror. That mirror is from the sea. The sea is creative. Salt is abundant. Recalibrating. So a salt bath is coming to mind. And that reason that moon came out and comes out is the High Priestess. So a part of the High Priestess design, especially as a creative Queen of Pentacles who requires time and incubation to be able in season to be able to create at the pace of the rare hummingbird. This is not, with no offense to any other type of bird, if we're going by type, because at the end they're all birds, which is all creation, like us, same way. However, there are nuances, and with this sacred nuance being the High Priestess, High Priestess, High Priestess, High, and High, High. So, deep rest, like the dolphin, confirmation by my tummy, confirmation by the heater. Heat is something to do with it. So the sun, even though the moon came out, or maybe because the moon came out, have the sun, the moon, we have the rainbow behind me, rainbow dolphin, the hummingbird who goes deep. I said the hummingbird. The hummingbird and dolphin. You fly high, omnidirectional heights, and you dive deep, and you rise high, jump high. This